BJ's tips. Hope you're all well. Let's just do a couple of invites if we can make sure we're all up and running. Only a minute late today because of technical issues. I cannot get the new Facebook Live to work properly. The new live schedule, it's a weird one, but never mind, we'll keep persevering. We'll get there. We will get there. So let me just invite some people to our den. Hope you're all well, all safe. That'll do. Got a couple there just to try it out. Okay, so today in PJ's tips, day 2. I'm planning on doing a 30-day stint. This is the plan. I've just got to not run out of tips. Today, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about setting up your timeline. Okay, so yesterday we looked at what sort of a business do you want to be in? What's going to suit you? Where you're going to go with your business? What do you want from it? What can you give to it, etc. Okay, so once you've established that, you've then got yourself to start getting yourself set up for success. Okay, you've got to look at when you go out there from day one, even though you know nothing about the business, even though you are maybe new to networking or whatever, you still have to portray an image of somebody who has half a clue about what they're talking about. Okay, and I'm very good at pretending I know what I'm talking about. Okay, but it's just when what people are going to do with social media, this is the way it works, guys. Okay, you don't know where they're seeing you. People see you and you have no idea. They've seen you pop up somewhere. You have no idea where that somewhere was, but these people are popping across to your timeline. These people are checking you out on your timeline. I do it as soon as someone interests me or someone connects with me. I check out their timeline. Okay, I want to know about them. I want to know, what's this person up to? Who are they? Can I trust them? Okay, now your timeline is going to do all that for you. Your timeline is actually going to say to this person, right, my first impression of this person is it somebody that I can maybe get along with, maybe that I trust in business? Yes, it is. No, it isn't, guys. Okay, that's where we start. We start your timeline and we let that start doing the talking for you. Now, if somebody goes over your timeline and you've got, let's say, I don't know, pictures of horrible things, pictures of slaughter of animals, if you're carrying on constantly about religion, if all you do is put pictures of yourself, you've updated your profile picture, if all you do is put quotes up, if it's all blah 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 and there's no content, there's nothing there that says, look, this person is a real person, this person is actually an active person, this person is someone who is a human being, somebody who is a warm person, okay, they're going to be not attracted to it. So when they pop over to your timeline, whether it's from you inviting them as a friend request, whether they just happen to stumble across you, because remember, the algorithms of Facebook are all determining who they want to see you. So if your content is such that you really don't do much apart from put pictures of pussycats every day, then they may show you to cat lovers, animal lovers, but apart from that they won't, and not very often. Okay, so they're determining who they're going to show you to. Okay, so if you've got some decent content in there, that's going to attract people. Facebook will go, hang on, this guy, he talks a lot. That's me. He talks a lot. He interacts with people because they've seen you interacting on other people's timelines. He attracts people, does visuals, i.e. lives. All these things are adding up. They're giving you brownie points in your algorithms. Okay, so those people get told by Facebook, or something gets pinged up in front of them, or they get moved to look at something. This might be something you'll be interested in. Go and have a look. When they get there, or however they get there, they want to get on there and see, first of all, what sort of guy are you? Now, if your timeline says to them, or your cover picture, and this is my personal opinion, guys, if your cover picture is just selling, and there are people out there I know full well now that are going to slate me for this because they say they're making money out of this, but if your cover photo, which is the big picture at the top of your timeline, is just buy my goods, buy this, contact me on this number, excuse my British nose, contact me on that email, click this link, okay, that doesn't tell me I want to connect with you. That does not tell, you are immediately trying to pitch to me, and you are immediately trying to sell. I don't want that. I do not want you to do that. I want to have a connection with you. I want to have an interaction. I want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to just be sold to. Okay, so first thing you do, either make it a picture of you on some sort of an achievement on a stage, you know, doing something in your work by all means, without plugging it, without pitching, okay, but you know, getting your award, sitting in a conference, something like that, you know, a business picture, fine, okay, but don't plug what you do, okay. Or on the other hand, have a nice picture of, I'm trying to check this is actually showing to the public, have a picture of you with your family doing something sporty, whatever you want to do, guys, but you know, do that. Make sure that it's something that tells people about you. Yes, they can trust you. You've got an award, fantastic. Check this work, I can't see what I'm going. Or that you're a nice guy, you get on with your family and stuff like that, okay. Have that. Now, the next thing you want, is you want to have a nice picture, a nice profile picture of yourself, okay. Don't be putting a company logo. Don't be putting a picture of your cat. Don't be putting some picture of something obscure, okay. Do remember that it's only a small picture in the bottom left hand side of your cover picture, okay, so it cannot be something that is too big, too many people in it, because it will get lost, okay. What you want is a picture of your nice smiley face. That's what I always suggest. Picture of your nice smiley face. It says, hiya, my name's Pete and I'd love to meet you. Yeah, make it warming, make it warm, okay. Now, here's another little tip for you guys. When you make your cover picture, okay, your cover photo, and you do it on Canva or something like that, that's another thing to be trained at, right? But you make sure that you allow for the fact that your profile picture is in the bottom left hand corner. So don't put any writing or important parts of your picture over to the left hand side, because they will get covered up and you'll get bits of words cut off and bits of faces cut off, and it won't look good, guys. So actually get it so that you've aligned it so that it's missing that picture, okay, on important parts of your cover photo, okay. That tells people, hang on, you're professional, okay. Now the next thing that people always miss is if you click on your cover photo, okay, you will actually get a thing come up for comments, and a little bit where you put like a post, as if you're going to do a post, you put in a little bit of information in there about whatever it is, and then people can comment on that. People miss that out a lot, because when you go in there and you see it blank, okay, it says you don't know what you're doing, or you haven't bothered, or it's nothing important. Just put a little bit about, hey, welcome, I'm here to help the world, I'm going to save the world. Whatever you're going to do, guys, put it in there, yeah. Now, so that's that bit covered. Timeline cover, profile picture cover, and your comments in there, okay. Get that sorted, guys, okay. When you're thinking of a name to put on your thing, I suggest you, on your cover picture, I suggest you just put your name and a logo maybe, you know, but don't go too mad with text and everything on your cover picture. Really don't, okay. So once you've done that, you then need to come down to your bio. Now your bio is about you. It's telling people what you've done, what your achievements are, okay. Get in there and tell them You don't have to tell them that, you know, you held a job for 5 minutes at Tesco's and then you had another job for 10 minutes at Sainsbury's. But you do need to put things that are relevant to what you do, okay? If you're in network marketing, you've won some awards, or you're with a company, say with this company, achievements. Put your achievements in there, guys. It's almost like a CV. It's a short CV, all about you, telling people about what you're qualified to help them with, why you're qualified, okay? That's it, guys. Don't get overcomplicated about it. Just give them some information that is relevant and it will make them think, hang on, yeah, I quite like working with this guy, okay? So that's that bit. Next bit, photos. If you look, right, when you plaster all your pictures on there, remember, when you look at the top 6 pictures, when you look along down the left hand side on a computer, okay, you will see 6 photos. You will then get all your other photos underneath that. Those top 6 photos are decided by Facebook, what goes in there. You can't decide what goes in there. Facebook decides what goes in there, okay? So basically, you need to be aware of that. So start posting pictures that get reactions. So let's put it this way. Let's say that you are selling, or your product that you are famous for is, let's go tan. So you put a tan on and you can see the immediate difference, okay? So you could do 2 pictures. Hi guys, here's me before, and here we are. I'm putting the tan on, both, and it shows you a lovely tan on there, okay? And you put those 2 pictures on. Now what's going to happen is they're hopefully going to create a reaction, because people are going to go, wow, where'd you get that from? Okay, and there will be a conversation, okay? If that picture picks up enough comments on it, Facebook will put them into your top 6. So you're starting to build a picture up to people. And they go in there, they see it's top 6, which are the first pictures they see. It immediately gives them a photo story about you and your journey and what you do. Make sense, guys? Okay, so get those bits right. Now, the next thing that I suggest you do, okay, or it's not suggest, you must do it if you want it to work. When you put a post in, make sure, and I'm not going to go big into posting, but make sure it has, first of all, it has to attract people. It has to attract people with a good headline, with a question, with a bold statement, something like that, yeah, that says to people, catches people like, whoa, what's that? You know, would you like to be 2 foot taller? Wow, I'd be straight in there, yes please. Okay, are you fed up being fat? I wouldn't put that, but some people might react to it, okay? All these sorts of things, like, wow, just got my first £100. Something like that, guys. Put it as a headline. Then keep separately. Don't try to be flashed the way you mix it all up. Then on a separate section, put that as a headline, drop a line, leave a line. Put the content. The content must be something that keeps them interested, that gets them wondering. So, okay, are you fed up being fat? Do you still want to be as the headline? Then you go into it. I was like that, but I managed using this spray or using this whatever you use to lose £5 in the last 10 days. Or I won a magnificent holiday. Whatever it is you want to put it in there. Okay, keep what, how, why, you know. And then your last line, or even on a separate line, you need a call to action. Want to know how? Ask me. You know, happy to give you more information. Something like that, guys. So you've got a beginning, a middle, and an end, okay? The beginning has to capture attention. The middle has to give them content of value and good informative stuff. And the last bit has to be a call to action. Keep that. Now, here's the really important bit, guys. When people comment, but for you as well, for anybody watching this, forget the thumbs up with Facebook nowadays. Forget it. It's old hat. It's gone. Nobody uses it. The algorithms don't pick it up. It's too old. Put a love heart. If you just want to say, yeah, that's great, put a love heart. But put something that's relevant to the comment. So if I go, can't believe it, tripped over the wall, fell down the hill for 30 foot, and now I fell in a puddle, look at me. That's funny, guys. That's funny. So put a laughy face. Do something that is appropriate, because that tells people you've actually bothered to read the post. You've actually bothered to look at it, read it, and absorb it. Yeah, so put something, an emoji that is relevant to it, and put a comment. Put a comment, guys, okay? Because when you start a conversation, you put a comment on someone's post, that starts telling Facebook that you are somebody who interacts with people and they get interested in you, okay? They get interested in you. So, what to do next? You are the person who put the post out. Somebody has gone in and they have commented on your post. What do you need to do? You need to go in and give them a love heart, something that is relevant to what they put. Okay. If it's funny, put a funny face. If it's sad, put a sad face. If you're mad about it, put a mad face. I wouldn't recommend you do that very often, right? But what I'm saying to you guys is, what is your reaction to what they've just said? If I said it to you in the street as a person, what would your reaction be? So react to it in that way. Okay. So you put an emoji, give them a comment back. They've put something. You can't always do it, but where possible, respond to that comment, okay? That's really important. If you respond to it, there is a conversation starting, okay? There is a conversation that has started, and that tells Facebook that the person who put the post has put a good post because people are starting to interact with it. It tells the person who commented on that post that this person is a person who is actually commenting on other people's posts. And then when you reply to the comment on your post, it then tells Facebook that actually you're watching your posts, you are getting interactive with people and you're having conversations. So every time somebody makes a comment, whether it's a comment that you put on someone's post or whether it's a comment on your post, you give it an emoji that is relevant and makes sense, and you comment to keep that conversation going as long as you can without getting daft. You don't want to be daft. Okay, guys, if you do those simple steps, that is going to get your timeline up and running. It's going to get Facebook noticing you, okay, and it's going to get you going. Now, how often should you post? How often, guys? It's really simple rule this. Don't post more than twice a day. Unless there's something like, you're suddenly going to do a live that you weren't going to do or something like that. Fine. But keep it to 1 or 2 posts a day, okay? Don't bother with having a page. You do not need a business page, okay, to start with. You need followers. You need people who are going to interact. You need to have a budget for advertising and things like that. Do not bother. If you need to set up a group for your business, fine. But for the time being, okay, do everything on your timeline. So 1 to 2 posts a day. Don't go mad. Okay. Don't worry about when they are. I always do try and do one in the morning at the same sort of time. But you know what? Let people guess when you're going to come on. Okay. Unless you're going to do a live. And then I would put a post out saying you're going to do a live. Now, post lives. Do lives as often as you can, guys. They're going to work for you. Facebook love lives, okay? They're in competition with YouTube, okay? And they want to get that part of the market. They want it for themselves. They're greedy, 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 okay? And you just need to feed the hunger. Feed the hunger, okay? Give them lives. Don't worry about how bad you are. Living proof it doesn't matter how bad you are. People will start watching your lives. The more you do, the more you're going to get people interacting, okay? And it's not always... They might not turn up. They might all be watching the funniest soap on the television. They might be watching whatever's on telly that has distracted them. Yeah, they will come. People will view it, and people will start watching your lives after the event. Okay, that tells Facebook this guy is actually doing videos. We like him. People are starting to interact. We're going to show these to more people. Simple as that, guys. Okay, and the same thing applies. Comment, emoji it, well done, comment back, keep that going, guys. That's what it's all about, okay? So do your lives. Now, when it comes to stories, when it comes to your story, do that as many times in a day as you want, okay? Now, keep it so that people are getting an idea of your life. What sort of person are you? Are you, you're a sporty person? Are you a fan? Tell them what's going on in your life, okay? But don't make it boring, okay? We do not want a picture of you stroking your cat in that position, and then rolling and stroking it in that position, and then stroking it in another position. We don't want all that, guys. You think I'm anti-cat, don't you? I'm not. I'm just picking on cats, okay? So basically, just keep it exciting, keep it changing, keep it informative, okay? I don't do enough of them, to be honest with you guys. So really, try and do 4, 5, 6 a day if you can at least. But get them out there. People want to follow your story. When people get to know you, it's literally like they've got to know you, okay? And they'll want to follow you. Look at people who, like Fraser Brooks. Look at people like Everett Warray. Look at people who are sort of where they are in their position, in their field, okay? People are looking forward to seeing what they're up to next because they're giving them value. You need to do that as well, guys, okay? I'm not going to go into what to post on your timelines and everything like that. We're going to do that at a later date. Those basic rules are what you need to do to get your timeline up and running and into a business fashion. So seriously, and I mean this seriously, and I did it, and I get my people to do it. Go to your timeline now. If it doesn't tick the boxes of what I've just said, clean it out, guys. Now, what you've got to remember, if you go down, you've got a load of rubbish pictures and comments and stuff like that. You don't have to lose them, okay? If they mean something to you, don't worry. Click on the top right, 3 dots on the top right of your picture. It will say, I can't remember what it says now, save to timeline or something like that. Remove from timeline. Don't show on timeline, something like that. Click that, guys. It'll disappear into your files and everything. It'll go into your archive and it's there. You haven't lost it, all right? But what I would say is get rid of all the rubbish, because all that rubbish is Facebook have got that in there already. Get rid of it. Clear it out. Have a declutter. Okay. Start again. Go and have a look at your cover picture. Listen to the tips I've given you because they do work, guys. Go to Canva, CANVA. Really simple to make a Facebook cover. Okay, it says on there you pick the template for Facebook cover. It then gives you some stuff. Go up, put it on there. Then when you do your profile picture, nice smiley picture of you, not your cat, not anything else, not logos, nothing like that. Okay, bang. Make sure there's room for that when you do your cover. There's room for that on the left hand side. Okay, and then just fill all the other bits in that I've said. Get some nice posts on there. If you're going to clear it out completely, get half a dozen posts on straight away. Quotes, you giving a smile with your products, whatever it is. Another golden rule, guys, just before I forget, and I will tell you this in another video, but do not ever, 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 ever post a link or post the name of your company on anything ever that you post, unless it is in your private group or to somebody in a messenger. I'm going to go in more detail why I'm not in another video, but they're the golden rules, guys. Okay, hope this has helped you all. Listen, these are basics, okay? These are just outlines. I go more in depth in my group for my business, okay? To my team, I get into, one-on-one with my team to help them develop all this sort of thing, okay? You can have that too, guys. If you want to know more about what I do, more about how you can benefit from having sort of real in-depth videos, Zoom calls where we can do it together, anything like that. If you want to know how all that happens, guys, just drop in my inbox, let me know. If you come here because somebody else brought you here, you've got a team leader brought here, okay, has brought you here, get back to them. Say, hey, what is it you're doing? Yeah, because they're doing the same as me probably, okay? Now, do bear in mind also, guys, right, that this is not just for people who are in my business or my team's business. These are open for any network marketer, anybody setting out in network marketing. Your teams, bring your teams along. You are more than welcome, guys. Now, I've just noticed I didn't even know these people here, guys. I apologise. I didn't know you were here. I can't see anything, but I've just managed to get you up on my phone. I've got Nana Asa is watching. Hi, he says, she says. I can't see the picture, sorry. Brian's put his people in there. I can't actually see how many quotes we've got in here, guys. So I'm going to guess not a lot. Maybe Brian can enlighten me on that. So thanks for coming. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Hope this has been informative. I hope you've got something from it. I'll give it a minute just to sort of see if there's any questions come up. If you've got any questions, I saw that Jonathan was here as well. Jonathan, welcome. Guys, if I've missed you out, I'm sorry. But you know, start telling your teams I'm here. Start asking me. Start asking the people who brought you here. What is it you're doing? You know, how can you help me make some money online? How can you teach me? How can you help me to build my presence online? You know, that's what we're here for, guys. So ask the question. Ask the question. Um, I can't see anything on there. I can't even see a timer going. Oh, we've gone on for a little bit there. Good. So we've got a timer going there. I'm going to give it until really 30 seconds now, guys. If I don't get any questions up, please, by all means, if you're watching this on replay, please put replay. If you've got any questions because you're watching it live and I haven't seen them, I'm sorry, I will answer them when we come off. If you're on the replay and you've got a question, drop it in the comments. Don't forget what I said to you guys when we're commenting. Forget your thumbs up, they don't work, they're old hats. Start with the love heart, even just to say, yeah, I agree with you. Don't worry if it's a bloke you're talking to and you're a full-blown heterosexual and we all go, oh, we can't put a heart. Yes, you can, guys. Put a heart, okay? Or put a funny face. Make sure it's relevant. Make sure that person knows you've read that post. And you're not flicking it through, I'll give them a thumbs up, I'll give them this. Make it relevant, guys. And give a comment, okay? Give a comment. Great, guys. Thanks a lot for your time. And I will see you all tomorrow night, 7 p.m. UK time, back here on my timeline with tomorrow PJ's tips. Bye.